Rosemary. And first things first, can you tell us your name and what you do?
Right, I'm called Rosemary Trustham, and I do a number of things which I help coordinate Preston's Forum for People with Learning Disabilities. I'm also trying to help coordinate the North West Learning Disability Alliance, which is why we're here today, and also run a magazine called Community Living, which is just about learning disabilities.
Okay, so like all manner of different means that you do basically.
I can't say no, that's my problem.
No, that's the end. Okay, so why have you come to this conference?
Basically to try to raise awareness about the North West Learning Disability Alliance. So John Hendrickson and Darren, forgotten his surname, Hayward, they're actually heading it up from the North West Regional Self-Advocates, and we want everybody to know about it, but also to use it as a vehicle to speak out. Okay,
fabulous. And so, thinking about this conference, have you ever experienced anything like this anywhere else?
I mean, I've been to previous conferences here in the last couple of years, but Change in Leeds is the only conference I've ever been to, which is similar in the sense that it's owned by the people with learning disabilities, and they're the people speaking out and managing it.
So, by self-advocates, for self-advocates?
Absolutely, yeah. Because I've been to other conferences which might have people with learning disabilities there, but there's no way that they owned it. This one and the Change one are the only two I've been to where it's yours, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, how do you intend to link with people with learning disabilities and their families in the future?
Well, I suppose it's what my involvement is doing, really. So through Preston Forum locally, which is where I used to work, through the North West Learning Disability Alliance, where it's very much about bringing everybody together to speak out with one voice. And the magazine does link to family carers in particular. Some people subscribe. And in fact, the magazine's running a seminar on the Care Act at the end of June in Manchester, so we hope that we'll get some of the family carers there as well.
Okay, I think got to think about promoting it as well.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. But I mean, the main thing today is the North West Learning Disability Alliance. We want everybody's voices, so we're going to tweet and email MPs and councillors for people today about what their concerns are. Okay.
And so it's like taking it straight from the horse's mouth.
Straight from the conference, straight from people. So somebody's mentioned transport, for example. There's a real concern about the cuts to the subsidies in transport. Okay, so you'll take that straight to the MP? Yeah, we will do it. And if people have an email, we'll copy the email that we send from the North West LDA to their email. Okay. So we hope MPs will respond to them. Okay.
All right, now thinking about today, how has today made you feel?
Well, it is really inspirational that so many people, I think it said nearly 200 people or something, coming together.
210 people.
210, coming together to share and to speak out, and they definitely do speak out. So that is quite inspiring, really, and I'm hoping that they will speak out to their political representatives, because that's where the power is.
Absolutely. Excuse me. So again, thinking about today, what are you taking from today? Are you taking anything particular?
Well, I hope we'll take lots of views about the concerns that we've sent to MPs and councillors. So I hope that we start that. And the other thing I hope we'll get is people being aware to vote, because certainly in the metropolitan boroughs there are social care councillors who will be up for election. It'll be transport, people who are responsible for transport. In Preston, it's the district council, so it won't be the councillors who are making those kind of decisions, but in a lot of the boroughs it will be, and we want people to turn out and vote and hold their councillors to account.
Absolutely. All right, finally, have you got anything else you'd like to tell us?
Well, I suppose I'd just repeat, get out there and vote, and also just join. I mean, the North West Regional Self-Advocates do belong to the Learning Disability Alliance, and obviously we're a regional group of the Learning Disability Alliance, so we'll hope that we'll get a groundswell of more voices, basically, and if people get to know Twitter and the email that people will keep us in touch, and we'll use that to send them on and keep holding our representatives to account.
Right.
Okay.
All right. And now finally, just before you go, there's a selection of questions in the box there.
Here I thought it could be a raffle, but no, it's a question.
Well, it might be a raffle later.
So if I could wave a magic wand to make one change in my life, what would I change? Gosh, what would I
on the
change?
spot thinking there.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know that I want to change anything. Perhaps improve my health. That'll do for me. Yeah, to better health. That would be good. So in other words, not be overweight and underactive.
And just to make you feel better, I'll answer that question as well. One thing in my life I would change is to probably be more sociable, because I can be quite antisocial.
Right. Yeah, it's easy not to do things, isn't it? Yeah, not to respond, but...
Sounds like a good change.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think the magic wand's going to do it. I think it needs a bit of effort.
Until that day when we invent a magic wand,